Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to a new video. In this one we're going to talk about what I dislike, and I'm going to add what I like, to be fair, not to be negative, because the title might have hate in it. It's just thing I dislike. I didn't find too many things, but let's cover some things that I dislike, and I'm going to point out some things I do like. Okay, let's start from the exterior. Well, I like the new design mostly, but this is just maybe personal taste. I think that the daytime running lights should not entirely turn into turn signal. At least one segment should be white, either in the interior or the exterior, just for safety reasons. That's just my idea. The LED matrix lights are excellent performance. Each segment's turn on to lighten up certain areas and to not blind others in traffic, which is excellent. So excellent job, Škoda, on that part. There is finally tunneling on the side, but new research says it's creating a lot of drag, so maybe Škoda introduced that late when everyone else is ditching that, like the new Golf and the new Audi. Although the Sat Leon got it as well now. Tell me, what do you think about the idea? Some people said if the badge was migrated over here, where the adaptive cruise control radar mask is, they maybe look a lot better, but that's it. Some room for improvement always is. So coming to the side of the car, acrylic 18-inch alloy wheels look awesome. The 17 and the 16 just look terrible. So this part is just too long, and the silver one is larger. It just looks really bad, in my opinion. Not sure why there's no more puddle light. I like that feature in the third generation I have. So I'm still happy that you can still see the light on the new Audi A3. You can't from the driver position. Love that feature. So coming on the exterior of the car, the new roof is sloping down a little bit, so there's maybe less headspace, but it's similar to the previous generation. No wiper standard anymore. I know it looks better, it looks slimmer, but hey, I think the wiper is useful, but it's an optional, so no critics there. And then the new LED lights are just excellent. I love the gimmick little dance they do at night when you unlock or lock the car, and then dynamic turn signals. Everything is LED. Technology is really excellent. This really isn't a fake exhaust, so I would say this is acceptable. The camera, it's cool to have a camera, but the whole picture is kind of distorted because of the fisheye lens. I've seen others did fix that with the software, so it doesn't look distorted on the camera. And this is an automatic tool, boot. Nothing to say bad here, besides that I wouldn't mind Škoda, if they're watching by any chance, but probably not, if it had like a second floor. So imagine a floor going all the way here, but I know then it wouldn't be even. So when we're talking about being even, I know this is for structural integrity, but they couldn't raise in the floor just by 2 fingers, so it wouldn't be, so it would be flat. When you knock down the seats, it's cool to have this. That's very practical. But then you have this huge gap. Look at this. This is like 5-6 fingers of height, not being completely flat. So that's a minor critic. Good thing is there's still a spare tire in the trunk space, and that's all very, very good. So no complaint there. Let's come to the interior of the car. So just to put this back. So I like some plastic here to hold the seat belt, but nothing bad there. I must recommend Škoda. These seats are very nice, leather cloth. This is like Audi design as well, at least this cloth part. So very good. They're comfortable, but just the headspace for a 2-meter tall person, it's a little bit short, but Also very good. The interior is going inside. There's more space now. Okay, so back doors. I was commenting this multiple times. So this is a plastic. If this was aluminum by any chance, at least at front, it would look 10 times better. This is soft where you touch, but then over here on the top, hard plastic. It's in the Golf, it's in the Seat Leon, it's in Audi A3. So I don't know what car industry is saving money on this. Over here, it's not soft. On the front, it is. And then on the interior, just one thing. I think it should be standard here, like 3 climate zone, or at least to have 2 USB-C chargers on the back, or like inside of here. So I know it's an extra, but why charge it? It's a small thing that doesn't cost you too much, and it means a lot. And another thing in the interior, excellent floor mats, I must say, original Škoda, is this middle armrest on the back. There's no little strap. How am I supposed to pull this out? Look at this. This is in the way, and then I have to put my fingers inside and then pull this down. So, and this cup holders, this is borrowed from Audi, and this is the bad ones. This is the one I dislike. If I have cups in here or anything, a bottle, this is like in the way. I can't rest my arm, especially when there's things over here. So, and then a pen. Who's gonna put a pen here? And then what is this for? I don't know, but just it's not a practical solution. So if they added this one that extends from Audi, that'd be even better. But yeah, this can open, so that's a good thing. Let's jump forward, so to the front of the car. And now another thing that I was disappointed is the soundproof. There are good seals all over the place, but in the car it just feels like it's not good enough. Look at this. Okay, so I don't know, is this quality production issue? It's a small thing. I noticed something else as well. When you clean the car, the water doesn't stay inside, but then on this bottom part there is water when you wash the car. So I noticed on my test drive there was a lot of wind noise that I thought it was coming from the B pillar. So I'm not sure where it could have come, but I noticed one detail. So this rubber was like sticking out, and it was like this. So I've put it back here, and because that's the way it looks on the other door. So I'm not sure if this could have created a lot of wind noise here. So yeah, seals on the top as well. 2 seals. There's a seal, so there's 2 seals or gaskets, and then there's this kind of soft thing. But Audi in the A3 added from bottom of here to about here a new extra layer of seal. There's a lot of usually noise coming from the A pillar, so, and there's always noise coming from the side mirrors as well. So I just noticed there is no more blind. Actually, I'm not sure if Škoda had it. It could be nice to have an actual physical blind spot in the mirror, at least for the driver's side, although it'd be helpful to have both of them. So everything else is great. Okay, so regarding the front seats, this bolsters could be a little bit higher. These are good, but the seats were comfortable for a long drive, so I have to recommend them. They are good, but I wish this part could have extended, go up and down with a lever. I mean, over here, like Audi has, Golf or some other models, and then or the Seat. I mean, that's a sport option on the sport seats. These are not sport seats, so they're very good, very nicely profiled. In that case, this could have been a little bit taller for the knee if you didn't add that option. So that's it. So I'm gonna jump in. This is an option. It's silver standard, so if someone wants piano finish black plastic in their car, it's an option. So okay, I'm not going to criticize that. Over here, this is a nice spot to put your key. This is well designed. Finally, they added this, and these are very good. They hold your drinks. This holds so you can uncap the bottle. So very, very good. This is a step forward. Also like the new light switches. So, but I think the light should be automatic. So you should not have this button at all in the future. Also cool to have this. Other cars are losing this, like the Seat Leon and the A3. So this, I mean, this is cool. I'm gonna explain here what I dislike about this philosophy of the screen. So I think these are blanks. They could have been a heated seats for both sides. I mean, why put it on touchscreen when you have this space? So this is like wasted opportunity. And then this wireless charging should be standard. I mean, seriously. Okay, I need to turn on the ignition, but just to show you the screen, very smudgy. And look at this bezels. I mean, why not use this real estate? I don't get it. And I think the screen could have been a little bit taller. I know they wanted to follow this line, but if the screen was just up this higher, it'd be closer to the road. That's the whole point of philosophy of migrating the screen on the top and the vents on the bottom. Which, by the way, you're always going to keep this vent unclosed, because otherwise this air is blowing in your knee, and it's not good for your knee. So also on the bottom, 2 USB-C chargers. Why not leave an USB-A charger like Audi for the migration period? I mean, and then another thing I personally dislike is this being cloth. So if I get this leather seats, I would like leather here, or preferably optionally Alcantara. Why is it reserved for the RS? I want optionally Alcantara. Maybe I don't want a sports car, but I want Alcantara seats as well. So that's another thing. It's great. This is slowly closing down. There's a carpeting, there's an AC inside. This, I don't get it. What's this for? It's short, you can't put your book or something, so this doesn't go in. Makes no sense. And then as well, slide the seat, sorry for the shaky noise. So this is so shallow. This is for reflector vest. I could have put it in the 3rd generation entire book over here for the service, you know, so I don't get it why they're shortening it out. Excellent steering wheel. I love it. I don't mind this, but this particular one, I noticed the stitch here is kind of rough, so I can feel it always, and it's not pleasant when you hold it like this. So turn on the turn on the car, get some AC running. So another things that I would criticize, like if you press here, you can change these, and that's very nice. But so the bubbles, you can choose one and then you can choose the other, but you can't choose the middle. Why I can't change this? It makes no sense. And then on the steering wheel, voice commands don't work always. If you're like in Croatia, they don't work. Even that I playing. Now my phone keeps interrupting me because Apple CarPlay is connected to this, so I can use my camera. Why is that not software? Why is there no software solution for that? So annoying. Anyways, there's no phone call buttons here. I dislike that. I like to have a phone call button. Because inside the menu I was playing, but I didn't find it. You have to go on the top. It's just not easy solution. Extra steps I don't need in my life. And the clocks are nice, and you can change colors, but you can see the date here when the infotainment is off, and you can see the clock. Over here you can only see the temperature. You can't even see the clock inside. Why? The 3rd generation had that, so I don't get it. This illuminates plus and minus don't, because there's infrared sensors here, so I get that. Both screens are safe for polarized glasses. And then this menus, let's talk about this. Hand gestures work, but there's too many of these. I don't have that many icons, and it just the whole infotainment, I don't know. It's okay, but I think it could use a little bit more. Seat did it awesome in the new Leon. I think it's the best infotainment. Audi's nice, but it's kind of also standard. This is nice, but I think Seat really nailed it this time. Background lightings, you can change all the lights. You can put it automatic to the driving mode. You can put it individual, and you can customize color schemes. Why not have three options? So there's bottom footwell that changes color, and then this. And then when we're talking about ambient lights, there's on the front only, on the rear nothing. So there's no ambient lights over there. Why? That doesn't make any sense to me when you're running a car. Designing a car. So that's it. And also a thing I dislike. You press driving mode, okay, and I just select, let's say, sport, and it keeps saying here. Why doesn't it return after a few seconds back? I either have to press here, or I have to press again the key. So it's annoying. For the climate, there's a shortcut. It's nice, and then you can either do it here or just press it. I wish it would automatically maybe return, maybe for the driving mode, not for the climate. But and then set, this is nice. You actually have a shortcut here for the auto off, tire pressure, and some other stuff. Otherwise, the infotainment isn't bad. SmartLink is nice, and navigation is also good, but I dislike when you go to the search. I know there's probably an option in the settings for the language and the keyboard, so I don't need this extra letters. It's very confusing when I need to find something here and type it in. And then the space bar should be over here. Like, this is very inconvenient when using keyboard while driving. So and then I have on the navigation, okay, if I go to the map, I can add speed limits. That's not shown for some reason, maybe when I start driving. It is very informative. It's a good map. It has construction works and a lot of information, but I don't have a speed here, so I know it's an option, but it's just it doesn't make sense. If I get this, I don't have that. Apple CarPlay looks awesome. I have the iPhone, so the screen is excellent, so very good, so that's a plus. Nothing bad to tell about that. And I am a tall person, so I have plenty of space over here on the back. I just have to do this, but for an average person it should be fine, so I can't say nothing bad about that. And it's good you have a glasses compartment. You don't have it with a sunroof. I think they should make a solution to have that. And then this was added in the style package. I think it should be standard even in the Ambition, but that's not that concerning. So and then the screen, once again, why not use this real estate? And I don't need these buttons. I would rather have knobs that you have in the Ambition package in the smaller screen. But I don't know, this bezel, it's not necessary. And then the third generation facelift. So the third generation had this kind of screen, and then the facelift got a touch with a shiny surface. It was iPad-like quality. Apple iPad, that's the thing I could compare it to. This is very responsive, it's good, but that look a lot more quality. You can still see fingerprints on it, so it doesn't matter if it's glossy or not. Maybe this has some less glare, but in my experience it's usually almost the same. So yeah, and I think that there's not too much to criticize, but again, when you're driving 100, you can hear tire noise. It's like every car. When you speed up to 130, which is speed limit in most of Europe, you have pretty much noise in the cabin coming from the side mirrors, from the front windshield, and the A-pillar. And then I'm not sure if it's a B-pillar. There was a lot of noise from B-pillar. I don't know if it was because of the thing I showed you. But when you're driving 150, which is legal in Croatia because we have tolerance to speed limit, it is very noisy. So my car is very noisy. The engine is smooth. Finally, it's now 2.0 liter all the way, despite if you have a 150 horsepower or 160. But it's just very, very annoying. You can see the heads-up display optional in this car. Very good. Very good. But the lane assist is sometimes fighting, it's struggling when there's constructions and it wants to pull you sometimes into the construction. You have here the cruise control. I'm used to this because I have the 3rd generation, so it's the same. Other people are migrating, I mean car manufacturers, to steering wheel, but the steering wheel is excellent, very ergonomical. I like it. I don't mind the hump over here, and you know. But another thing, the suspension. I know this car is on 18-inch alloy wheels, but it is a little improvement over the speed bumps and potholes, but very still rough ride. It's just not comfortable enough. The new Volkswagen Golf has adaptive, you know, it's more soft and more evening out those bumps. I don't get it why Škoda. I know there's a politics inside the Volkswagen group, but it doesn't make sense. You know, Škoda, you need to start, you know, putting up for yourself. Like Volkswagen, it feels like Volkswagen is a bully inside of that house entire group. So I don't know why make this kind of well-designed car and then the key features are missing. I mean, I was expecting this in the new generation to improve, so I want more comfort on the road. And then on the back, I think there is no multi-link. So, and this kind of price and this kind of engine, there should be a independent suspension on the back, not a torsion beam. And that's it. So soundproof and comfort on the road are slightly improved, not enough. Very disappointed at that. So the rest of the things, I think I've covered mostly the things I could remembered. Okay, I also remembered one thing I'm going to cut in. So this piano black, this should be just like this, like the park button. And I don't get it. If you already put so much piano black, why is the parking button not? So I would just leave this and the parking button in piano black. This should go because it's a fingerprint magnet, dust collector, and it easily scratches. And then the start stop button, why not put it down here somewhere? Just, this is too old. And there's no 12-volt charger, not in here, not in here, not inside here, not on the back. There's only one in the car. I mean, most people don't use it anymore, but still, you know, you can charge it on these, but you know, it should be optional. Okay, gotta cut this in. So also the camera, I wanted to mention, almost forgot. It's good you have this turns, but there's a little distortion. The graphics is good, but there's just a little distortion because of the fisheye lens. So that's it. Tell me in the comments below, what do you think? And just to end this video with a positive note, you also get cloth here. Audi, Seat, and Volkswagen don't get that. I wish this was still illuminated and that there was one on the back, which there isn't at all. It's cool, despite which color you have. This turns into red when you open the doors, but for the rear kids, if they open them, there's nothing there. And to you know, end it with a positive, gas struts in Škoda Octavia. Finally, I've missed why I didn't get this in the 3rd generation. And you know, Volkswagen Golf lost them for some reason. Octavia got 2 of them. There could have been one in the middle like on the Audi, but you know, I don't mind it. And the petrol cars have the sound insulation inside as well now, so that's also a plus. And the 2.0 diesel engine, there's no more Škoda badge. It's a huge improvement. Excuse me, my words were rushing out of my mouth. This is a huge improvement. When you're pouring inside, you can actually buy this separately and mount it on your 3rd generation. Very cool. That's a huge improvement. The engine, I wanted to say, is a very good, enough power, 150 horsepower for this size of the car. So I would avoid the less powered version with 116 or 15 horsepower, whatever it is. Thank you for watching. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? And give this video a like if you agree with my critics. Also, if you're interested in a full in-depth review, it's going to be on the channel. So I'm going to end it here. If you like this video and if you like this channel, please subscribe and click that bell to get notifications when I upload new videos. There's a lot of Škoda content on this channel as well, so check it out. there's actually playlist Škoda, so you can see all my Škoda cars. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Stay safe on the road and safe at home. Be responsible. I'm gonna see you in the next one.